Hey guys, it's Woody the Unexceptional Gamer, and this commentary is actually about the gameplay for a change of pace. So I pulled out my tryhard class here. It's named Plant Diffuse, and it's the one that has Flak Jacket, which is really key. The reason I pulled this one out is that I find the Bravo flag on this map to be one of the hardest to get in all of Call of Duty. So I remember Sub Base in Modern Warfare 2 was pretty difficult. And then Strike was pretty difficult in COD 4, so was Wet Work. And one of the things that makes them so hard are these elevated positions where they can shoot you as you try to cap Bravo. So I'm here getting it all by myself, and then after I'm almost done, look, everyone jumps on for the credit. Thanks for all your help, guys. But yeah, so this class, it's the FAMAS, which I typically do pretty well with. I put a sight on it, although I think I'm going to switch that back. What happened was on the Commando, when I put a sight on it, the class was just magic for me. And so I started experimenting with the sight. Look at, see, it's working pretty well for me here too. I started experimenting with the sight on the FAMAS, but I think I like dual mags on it more than I like the sight. Like the FAMAS sight seems to work better for me than most of the other sights in the game. So that's that. On my third perk, I'm running Hacker Pro on this, and I really should be running Tac Mask Pro. I find, you know, for the tryhard class, that thing where I expect to get naded out the wazoo, I think that Hacker Pro is better than, no, I mean, I think Tac Mask Pro is a better choice than Hacker Pro. So I don't know if that guy outshot me, or yeah, I think it was a different guy. It wasn't the one I was looking at. But anyway, yeah. So this is my tryhard class. This is the one that I pull out when I'm not sure if I'm going to win or not. And I had this notion there was a bad guy there, and it turns out I'm right, but I don't wait for him long enough. You'll see. So the thing about Discovery, like I said, it's all about Bravo, and it's all about capping it and keeping it. So I think that this game gets a little crazy as random start to triple cap and such. But in terms of people I know, it's just me and T-Mart. So you know, we're trying to lock this stuff down and do our thing. And here I am, waiting, sped this up a tiny bit to keep it interesting. And there's that guy. I knew he was coming. It was just a matter of time. So now we're triple capped, and you see these guys taking alpha. This spot right here is almost the entire reason I chose this video. I have a decent game, but that spot works so well, I wanted to make sure that you guys knew about it. So that in previous Call of Duties, I would choose spots based on how hard I was to shoot. And this video, and that spot, you know, fits that that category. But in Black Ops, there's more to it than that. In Black Ops, for me, it's not just about missed a guy. It's not just about how easy it is for me to, or how hard it is for them to shoot me, how much cover a spot can provide. But the route of escape is also a really big deal to me too. So like hypothetically, you know, if I could sit in a box in Modern Warfare 2 and be protected and shoot from there, I would like that spot, because in Modern Warfare 2, I didn't find that evading, that escaping from someone's live fire, was a reasonable way to go about things. In Black Ops, it seems like if I'm behind in a gunfight, then not every time, but oftentimes I can get the heck out of there. You know, if I see that guy got the first bullet and I didn't, then I can just stop and do something else. So that's pretty cool. So what's about to happen here is we lose Bravo. And I'll show you. See, so it's blinking, and I'm like, oh no. I throw the miracle nade on there, and the nade is fairly well placed. And I thought it was curious that I only got 50 points. I didn't get that like defender bonus, and it turns out there's a ghost on there who, you know, I killed him in the end, but he managed to take Bravo from me. So I have two choices. I can either jump on Bravo myself, or I can, you know, set up the guys. And with the sentry gun in my pocket, that's what I do. So you can see the thing. Actually, it hasn't gotten a kill yet, but I think that it does. I think that it does some work. And that spot right there, and then the equivalent spot on the other side, are pretty good places to fail to set up for a Bravo cap. And I didn't realize there was a guy behind me. Otherwise, I would have been on the flag by then. And yeah, what can you do? So I call it on the mic that I'm dropping napalm on Bravo and that they can cap it. Now I can't cap it myself because my own napalm will kill me, but I am trying to set up, you know, the Bravo recap, because these guys are going to make a game of it if we don't get it back. So there we go. I didn't actually cap Bravo there, but the napalm sort of you know, facilitated it, and trying to be part of this team. Now my sentry's done. I don't know how they did that. Did they shoot it? It takes a lot of bullets to take out a sentry. It seemed like it didn't last very long, but what are you going to do? So now I think what I'm going to do here is head back to my favorite spot in this game. When they have the A spawn, these are the steps. Oh, we're losing B. So here I'm trying to jump back. There's a line of sight on Bravo from right here where you can hold it. You know, it's really difficult to cap it while someone's in the spot that I am. But someone else gets the kill before me, and that lines it up. So I see this guy shooting. He has no cover from the side. Silly man. And then I come back to my my favorite steps here. And this is it. So if you have them on the A spawn, and you set up position right here, then you're halfway done. If someone else locks down the right side, and there are a few good lines of sight on the right side too, then you guys are gonna hold Bravo, win the game, etc. And this is kind of what I wanted to point out. This is how you play this map, according to me. You can lock down the stairs here, have someone else lock down the right side, and they'll be in for a whole lot of trouble because you've got the because you have the left and right side locked down like that. In terms of kill streaks, I've been playing with the sentry gun more, and the thing is this, I get to my chopper gunner, and of course, we're all excited, right? The chopper gunner has the capacity to get like 19 kills out of it, which is really cool. You get like a 9 kill streak, and then 19 more come from it. That's awesome. But lately, there have been so many guys that run the like a secondary that takes down air support, or guys running Ghost, that it's not as effective as it used to be. So I started running the sentry gun. I saw this statistic on which kill streaks were getting the most kills, and the sentry gun was actually really good. Now, if you place it well, I know I have one bad placement in this game. If you place it well, it actually does work. So here I'm trying to use this napalm to sort of kill these guys and protect myself while I get the sentry. Now, I'm finding the sentry gun to be worth about 3 kills per time that I call it, which, again, it's not as good as the chopper gunner, but it's a lot fewer kills to earn it. I'm getting a handful of sentries per game, and this is my bad placement here. I thought, putting it up sort of front and center there would give it so much activity. There have been other times, like on top of the planes in Scrapyard, for example, that were really good sentry gun placement. I was like, I'm going to put it here, and it's going to see everyone who spawns there and just, go to town. You cannot have Bravo. But that turned out to be pretty stupid. I probably should have put it by the steps, or maybe on the balcony bridge, and then sat there and protected it as it overlooked their spawn. That was bad. So, but yeah, I'm starting to like the sentry more and more. The one downside of the sentry is, and one of my YouTube friends pointed out to me, is they said that it breeds Ghost pros. There are so many guys. The sentry isn't very widely run. So one of the hardest parts about getting Ghost Pro is finding a guy that actually runs it. Like the way I got my Ghost Pro was I ran Sentry, and then I just threw my care packages to the other team so they would get them, and then I destroyed the Sentry that I earned. Like that's how I got Ghost Pro. But with me running Sentry, I'm sure I'm out there breeding Ghost Pros. Like someone was probably really psyched to get that Sentry gun that I stuck right on ADOM, which turned out to be a bad spot. So yeah. So the game's almost over. I'm going to sort of recap the things that I talked about. Getting Bravo early on this map is important because it's really hard for it to change hands. There's so many good spots to defend it from. The sentry gun's a pretty good kill streak. I think it's even comparable to the chopper gunner, because lately the top air supports aren't getting more than 3 or 4 kills for me anyway, because people take them down so quickly. Those steps that I was at, that was probably the whole thing that made this game, right? Everything that went right for me in this game was because I was watching their spawn and controlling the left side of the map. And I probably should have been running TacMask Pro instead of Hacker Pro, because in that you expect to be bomb, plant, defuse class, it's a better choice. So there it is. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay video, and I'll have a new one for you tomorrow.